Hi guys, it's Nancy here and I'm back with another video for you, and I'm using up more pieces from that previous kit that I did my layout from, and the technique that was taught by Kiri in that class was using this Deco Foil, and there was lots of sort of die cut shapes on sort of double-sided sticker paper, and so as you can see you kind of rub it on and then you can kind of get that holographic effect. To be honest, not a massive fan of rainbow sort of holographic, but I thought if I can use it on any kind of layouts in my album, it's probably going to be Vegas layouts. So I am going to use a selection of the die cuts that were given in the class kit, and as I said, it's not my favourite thing, but I thought I want to try and use it. I want to use it for kind of its intended purpose, really, and see if I can have a go at using them. So I'm just sticking those down, and there was this long circular piece as well, which I'm going to stick at the top there. So you literally just use a double-sided, and then you kind of burnish it on the back side, and then peel it off. And I would say trying to peel it off with fake nails was not fun. So yeah, I'm just going to burnish that, and then I'll peel them off as I want to use them. Some of them didn't come off great, and I'm not going to put all of them on a layout because for me that would be overkill, but I am going to use some in each cluster so you can just see how that works out. And I said this is this double-sided sticker paper, which I believe was then cut on the silhouette. So it's it's super cool, and I think it would work really well with maybe a single-toned Deco Foil, but yeah, it's worth a go. So I'm using some of the leftovers that I had on my table from my previous layout, and so these are 3 photos of the Flamingo casino that is actually the hotel that we stayed in. All of these photos were taken by my boyfriend, not me. Annoyingly, where he took the picture of the massive flamingo, there's 2 people also taking pictures in the way, and of course if it was me I'd have waited for them to move, but he didn't, so I've got to make the best of it. So I'm just sticking this holographic kind of rainbow circle thing at the bottom here, and I kind of start sticking it down, and then I have instant regret going, oh, it's so garish, but I kind of then just go with it because I think I'm going to layer over it anyway, so it's kind of going to work one way or another. And then I'm going to use some other of those holographic pieces at the top of the layout, so it's going to kind of balance it out. So I've got that heart that I'm going to put up there, and as you can see it is very thin, so it does show that when I've got those layers of paper. So if that bothers you, then maybe look at sticking it on a piece of cardstock before you put it on your layout. I decided rather than overlapping my photo, I'm just going to stick it under the photo, and I'm much happier with that because that means I can layer some bits on there. So I've got that journaling card again that was in that kit, and I'm going to look at using some more of those holographic stickers. Of course I've got a Flamingo die cut, which I think again was from the Oasis chipboard sheet, and I think I've got a couple of those. I think I maybe managed to put one on another layout as well. So I'm now just looking at all the different layers I've got. So I've got a cut off here from one of the journaling cards just to layer in, and as you can see that's the same pattern that was on the last layout I did. So when it's in my album, these 2 pages are going to kind of be next to each other, one talking about the hotel where we were staying and the other one talking about the view. So again, I'm doing similar to what I did on my previous layout. I'm going through the sticker books. I had all the same sticker books out because I hadn't cleared my desk between the layouts, and there was these little circular pieces and they fit in the gaps. I want to apologise, that's my weird talking clock if you heard that. So I've just stuck those little icons in there, and there's a camera and a geotag, and I've used them lots and lots within my travel album. So here I'm using some washi. This is some washi sheets which from me and my big ideas, which are meant for the planners, and I'm really enjoying that. I've got so much washi tape but I've no idea where it is. It's in a stash in a bag somewhere. So I've got these little bits which are turquoise polka dot, so that's going to pick up the polka dot from the background paper. So I'm just again looking at all of these different books and sticker books and seeing what I can use. So I've got some little banner pieces here from stickers, and again I'm just using those to put in that bottom cluster. I do end up putting these little stickers, these little arrows down, and again that's just going to bring a diagonal piece of that holographic thing. And like I said, you may really love the look of it, but I love bright and I love gaudy, but I don't love shiny, bright and gaudy evidently, because it just troubled my eye a little bit. So I'm now looking here at different stickers I can use. There was a tiny little flamingo I wanted to see if I could use, so I end up popping him down there. That's from the On a Whim part of the Amy Tan sticker book, which is the larger sticker book. So I'm just going through that, seeing if there's anything else that I can add. I think I also end up adding a palm tree. I also add these kind of flowers as well, just to bring sort of the pink across and the blue. Again, working on that diagonal angle. And like I said, I like to keep, I like to work in blocks of photos. That's, my thing at the moment, really trying to put many photos on a layout as I can. I've got a couple coming up which are single photos, but I'm much more about wanting to get the stories in this album, so getting as many as I possibly can. I'm done. So now I'm looking at what stickers I've got for a title, and I found these ones in my stash, which I've used a few of, which are sort of a turquoise glitter font kind of words. I do have a little bit of an issue with these kind of word stickers because you're kind of stuck for titles and sometimes you use the wrong bits, but they're actually going to work perfectly to cover up those people that I really don't want in my photo. So I am ending up going to put here and now, because I'm going to talk about how we arrived in Vegas and the checking in, and there's a bit of a palaver. So does that ampersand there in the title covers up those people and kind of is within the leg of the flamingo in that picture. And then bring up some smaller arrow pieces to bring that turquoise up to the top. And again, that really pops. The background you can't really see, but it does have bright turquoise and pink and everything in that one. So I'm just bringing in this layout because I actually pulled out that AM/PM sticker to use on the layout, and I put it to the side and then it never got on, so I just brought that other layout back to put that on there. So I'm now just looking at other stickers that I've got in the sticker book, pulling these couple from the Chamel collection just to bring in a little bit more grounding to where that title is. And again, you can keep going and keep going when you do embellishments like this, but I just wanted to keep that sort of diagonal sort of piece going. I then am just going to add a couple more stars and pieces, and really then that's kind of it. I did think I add some enamel dots on as well. So this again was a pretty quick layout for me. I think this took about half an hour. So once I was just sort of in the groove and I thought I had this paper pack to use, all the embellishments are out on my desk, so it actually did happen quite quick in the end. And that's how I like working when I'm working on a series of photos, kind of doing it as a kind of one bulk lot. So I'm using that dreaded mist that I used the other day that splurged on my layout, but I decided to brave it again and use that. So I'm just going to put a little bit of mist on and then call it a day. So thank you very much guys for watching my video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Bye!